Conservative columnist Erick Erickson wrote a piece on Townhall titled, "Tolerate or Be Stamped Out." So what he does is he lays out an argument wherein he attacks the gay rights community for demanding equality. It's pretty much that simple. He's angry that you want to be treated equal. He says, quote, "Anti-LGBT attitudes are terrible for people in all sorts of communities. They linger and oppress, and we need to stamp them out ruthlessly," tweeted Josh Barrow, a writer for the New York Times. In subsequent tweets, he made clear that those who believe in traditional marriage are not worthy of respect or civility. So he goes on from there to cite examples. So, for example, cake shops being forced to serve gay people. He says, oh, how outrageous is that? And he says that people were called out for opposing gay marriage in California, and oh my goodness, that's so outrageous. Look, my response to this is, dude, he's right. What's his name who did that tweet? Josh Barrow. Stamp out the people who are anti-gay ruthlessly. Yeah, totally true. I agree with that 100%. Now, I don't mean like fire them from their jobs or, go over the top, do violence or something crazy. No, I mean probably what he means too, which is argue against them and say, no, we're not going to legally allow you to discriminate against people because you don't like what kind of genitals they're into. He's right about that, man. I love how they have this victim complex. Erick Erickson has this victim complex that, oh, you have to allow me to be anti-gay or else you're the one that's intolerant. Well, actually, no, you are intolerant. You're basically begging us to allow you to stamp on other people's rights or to stomp on other people's rights. But then you would be the one that's being intolerant and violating people's rights, not us. He tries to flip the argument like we're the ones that are, crossing boundaries here. But you are. You want businesses to be legally allowed to fire somebody if they're gay. Somebody can kick somebody out of their diner if they're gay. You can deny gay marriage and the same rights under tax law and Social Security law, etc., etc. So don't act like he's right. We should not accept that ideology, especially since you want to discriminate via law. Now, it gets much worse. He gives us this line, quote, "Are gay rights and Christianity compatible? The answer appears to be no. As gay rights activists use the tactics of Bull Connor to push for what they declare civil rights, they are targeting churches, religious-affiliated groups, and Christian businesses for harassment and lawsuits." Now, did you understand the comparison he just made right there? He said gay rights advocates are like racist Southern sheriffs. That's what Bull Connor is. He was one of the most racist, bigoted, backwards, intolerant, immoral, unethical motherfuckers on the planet. Bull Connor was the guy who ordered the use of fire hoses and attack dogs on peaceful black protesters in the South during the Civil Rights Movement. So this idiot Erick Erickson is saying that gay advocates are using fire hoses and attack dogs on us. You're not a victim. Stop comparing yourself to the black people in the civil rights movement who were just fighting for equality. You have it exactly backwards. It's the gay people today, the gay rights people today who are just fighting for equality. What do you think they're doing? They're going around saying, please, could you just allow us to get married? We'd really appreciate that. Could you give us the same rights as the straight people have? We'd really appreciate that. Could you make it so that people can't fire us just because we're attracted to people of the same gender? We'd really appreciate that. That's all they're asking for. But you're making it seem like you're the victim, like you're discriminated against. You seriously just compared gay rights advocates to racist Southern sheriffs who used attack dogs and fire hoses on people. I've never heard a less accurate analogy or comparison in my entire life. And again, you have it exactly backwards, Erick Erickson. If you really want to walk down that road, I'll walk down that road with you. Who do you think is more like those racist Southern sheriffs who were denying rights? The gay rights people or you, who is denying rights?